Top five is your top five cozy anime. So, which basically is the anime that just gives you like that comfort vibe. Like, you could probably just pop it on if you feel like it, or even if it's just like when you think about anime that you watch, and it's always that one anime that sticks in your mind. Like, that was a fun time when I watched that. Like, what are those five animes? Who want to go first?
I guess I'll set it off.
Yes,
Jada
sir.
Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett, nice one. Was that a Drake bar?
It is.
Nice try, Cody.
I don't know how to place them in order because, like, it just depends on my mood. Truthfully, I know what's number one because it's the one I go to the most. But I will say, I guess I'll do honorable mentions. Haikyuu is one of them.
Honorable mention?
Yeah, I enjoy Haikyuu a lot. They also have like movie specials, which I noticed they did. They did this with a lot of the sports anime, like Kuroko too, where it's like they condense one season into a quick like hour, 2 hour special, and then the next one, like you know what I mean, for like each season until they got to where they were currently in the anime. So I watched those a few times and shit. Like when I'm just cleaning my room or just chilling, I'd watch that. Another one as a comfort.
John Mention right?
Yeah.
Going in on
yeah. Peach Girl. It's just oddly like I just enjoyed watching that show when I was younger. Like show was just weak. It gives me everything I want. Some laughs. That was cool. Like some funny shit. Like to me at least. Top five. No,
Never got a list.
Yeah, I don't write shit down, man. You know, I'm straight up chop with it. Five, I will say Dragon Ball Z. I always enjoyed Dragon Ball Z since a kid. I mean, if you didn't rewatch the shit 50 million times when it was on Toonami, what are you really doing? So that just always forever stuck with me. Always going to be a callback to Dragon Ball Z. Number 4 might be Kuroko no Basket. Self-explanatory, bro. It's just a fun watch. Like, I still get chills when they go into the zone for the first time.
Zona!
He said, I lied, Kagami. You're the best. That, for number 3, oddly enough, Death Note. Oddly enough, in a sick way, I guess some people would say, but like it's just such a fun watch to me no matter what. Like that deep thought process and just sitting there and be like, yo, this thing is really crazy to really think like this. Everything about it, fun ass time. For me personally, I enjoyed it. Always do. I haven't rewatched it in a while, so I might have to get back to it. Number 2 will be One Piece. Cause
it's real.
Whatever. Yeah, that too.
It's real.
The
One Piece is real.
The One Piece is real!
I just didn't want to, like, it just depends. Like, whatever emotion I'm feeling or, like, the type of mood I want to be in, I know where to watch in One Piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me watch some Impel Down. I don't know. I want some thrill. I want some thrill and a little bit of, like, damn, like, fuck. Like, you know what I mean? I watch some Impel Down or let me go to Henny's Lobby. Like, just skip around and watch shit. And the number 1 forever will be Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, like one time I was watching and like it was after like a pretty serious moment it happened in my life like a year ago and I'm just sitting there watching a use case like this is right after Genkai dies. He's sending up the spirit gun up and I'm just like, that's what I needed right here. Was just tears to come down right now. I was just like, this triggered me perfectly. Like, everything about Yu Yu Hakusho, I feel like that should just build my character a lot. So it's always a comfort show for me personally with my emotions too.
There you go.
That was number 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Honorable mentions.
Uh-oh.
I'll only do 3 as to not be here all day.
I only had 2.
Guess we're just gonna keep it sending.
Honorable mentions. I'm gonna put Naruto.
Okay.
Like
entirely?
No, I'm gonna say.
Interesting, because there's some parts of Shippuden that I actually do go back and rewatch myself. But
I mean, me too. But
go on. I don't want to cut you off.
I would say the Chunin exam specifically, like that arc. Whenever I'm like
peak.
Let's say I'm about to be on a long flight. I'm like, fuck it, downloaded the Chunin exams. Like this one will get me through it.
That
you feel me?
or the Sasuke retrieval.
Yeah, both of those.
All the time.
Like, you know what I mean? No matter what I'm doing, it could be on in the background, whatever, and it's always calm.
Shippuden 5 Kage Summit immediately. Shit's the best. It's my favorite moments, bro. I don't know why.
Y'all don't want me to get into my pain spiel, but
yeah, you did that.
The HD remake version.
Yeah, bro, you give me the HD remake version. All right, come on.
We gotta do that again. That's the. Go ahead.
There's this. It's called. I'll say Berserk, and I'm gonna put an asterisk there because like the last 4 episodes will probably traumatize you. But Berserk 97, good little comfort show. Like it's a big character development, a nice little coming of age sort of story. It's a whole bunch of fighting and shit. I don't know if you'll find comfort in it, but I thought it was cool. And my last honorable mention, no, I'm not, bro. You seen Berserk?
That's the funniest part. I never watched it, but I know what happened.
I'm not saying the end, bro. I'm talking specifically like the romantic part of it.
Sicko.
No, you said Death Note. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
So sick people.
I bet you he gonna say Death Note. Go ahead.
Death Note is not in my honorable mention. It's faking my honorable mention. I'm on front, but you said it, so I'm not going to double up. And then the Dragon Ball franchise, also honorable mention. As for my actual 5 cozies, number 5. It's this shit called Wolf's Rain. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's basically a show about wolves that can like
rain.
No. they can like transform into human form, right? But only wolves can tell if like
it's a wolf or not.
Exactly.
Son of a bitch.
Look at him. He thinks he's so slick.
And essentially, they're all just trying to find this promised land. I forget. It's basically like their wolf paradise or whatever, right? Where they can roam, be free, and be.
Never heard of it. Interesting.
It's cool, and the soundtrack's cool. It's all like a really calm show, and they're all just trying to find, their peace and their paradise. Number 4, Baki, specifically. Shut up. The fight with the last fight with Baki and his pops.
この親子喧嘩はこれって融和だろ親父の頭培われた全てを使わせてもらった
Because I felt like it was mad poetic. I won't elaborate further because a Baki episode needs to happen. Number 3, One Punch Man, self-explanatory, mad funny. 2, Bebop, again, self-explanatory. And number 1, Hajime no Ippo. For those who don't know, it's a boxing anime. It's one of the best underdog stories I've ever taken part of.
Other than Goku? No, stop.
Goku's the underdog in what?
Everything.
You're fucking.
No, I'm joking. Technically. Nah, anyway, go on.
Don't do this, bro. But Hajime no Ippo, if you haven't watched it, boxing anime, fuck with it. It's from like the early to mid 90s.
Mm-hmm. And I think they have like a reanimated one too.
They have a reanimated one, yeah. I think the manga's still ongoing. It's like 1,000+ chapters, but whenever you get into it, that's my top 5.
Man, these boys ain't do the animes justice, but it's whatever.
So I'm almost done, Sensei.
Let's do it. Honorable mentions, man. We're gonna be here for a good.
Boom! Hey, shut the fuck now.
Hey, fuck this nigga.
We got the OG Naruto. That's that that was
This is honorable mentions.
that was the original one of the big three for me. So it does have a childhood space for me, but obviously you should put it in the trash. So fuck that. Genshiken. I recommended your brother that. I don't know if you watched it. That's something I needed once I got to college because I grown tired of the anime in high school kids and shit. So to see a college themed anime was comforting and not over the top. It was just like I said, it was just about kids in a anime club just chilling. One does cosplay, one is the person who actually makes her cosplay. One is a mangaka. They just be doing all shit, just talking about anime, watching stuff and chilling. And it's like that's just like, oh, like where's my fucking anime club friends at so I can just talk about anime and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Death Note, specifically mostly for the soundtrack. I noticed that because people be putting that shit like in their videos of YouTube. It has nothing to do with anime at all. They just put random ass. You can hit L theme song in the
I know
background.
what you're talking
Anytime
about.
you're thinking.
Yeah, and it makes you like, damn, Death Note really was like.
That shit's
When the
influential,
when the
bro.
music plays, like that puts you in the mood.
Dude, that shit is literally like its own time.
Bartender. Y'all never seen Bartender? That's some chill shit. It's self-explanatory. This dude is a bartender. People come in, tell their stories, and he pours a drink specifically to aid them in whatever they're dealing with for the day. And usually they will also do like at the end of the show, like a real bartender would make a drink that he made in the anime and shit. So it's cool if you want to be into bartending and whatnot. Not gonna say I could say Dragon Ball itself, but also mostly it's Dragon Ball Z clips. I'm not gonna say this show entirely because
Yeah, no, but
it's dull. But like
episodes, like a few
you just want to
episodes.
watch, like I just want to watch some fucking Majin Vegeta rants. Throw that on real quick. And funny enough, as much as I talk about it, only in memory, Bleach.
Yes, sir.
Cause like I said, my story with the big three, it was first One Piece, but One Piece kept on getting the stick in America. Then it was low key Bleach afterwards. Bleach was getting a good. Like I said, I like the soundtrack was dope and the vibe of it.
The presentation that it had.
Yeah, it was a more serious song compared to after watching One Piece. It was all silly and goofy, so like it was cool, but I don't know. It just got stale for me afterwards, and then obviously
Too much filler.
Naruto took over after that. But in memory, it's still cool. Just like that moment in time, like when I sat there, I got the DS games.
That first arc will forever hit, bro.
That
The Soul
first
Society arc.
all that. But going into my actual 5, number 5,
Flickily.
I should have added that
Very-
as my
that's a
honorable
good
mention.
honor.
very. I don't know what that was. Oh, that man
Like
came
a
with that.
GoPro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bucket.
Hopefully it's not the other camera. Fully Cooley soundtrack, amazing. I got that fucking soundtrack on vinyl. Quick watch, animation is great. This even dub is fun. The whole package is just a good chill vibe. Like I said, especially since it's so short, you can literally just pop it on, just watch it, get it over with. Number 4 is Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad or Chop Squad, whatever. That's music theme anime based on basically
A band.
yeah, these high school kids. Well, I think some of them are high school. Some of them aren't. Some of them are dropouts. Just trying to make a band and just make their dreams come true. But there was a scene where he's trying to learn a song. Like we've seen, like he's trying to get better, and to see him like chilling in his room, just listening to music, just trying to like learn the chord. That's just like the epitome of me. Like I do be chilling in my crib, just listening to music. Like that's it right there. And of course, just the soundtrack is dope. The animation, because it's an older anime, so anything like older anime period is just cozy. Like
Facts.
I can't do all that
Facts.
shininess that's happening now.
The new shit just don't hit like the old ones.
Number 3, Street Fighter 2 V. This is one of those animes that was just
That was an anime or a movie?
it's
It's
anime.
anime.
Word?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Used
to be on TV.
Yeah, and that's why it holds a special place in my. It was one of those random animes that I used to sit there and wake up like at certain times to make sure I catch it
You
because
catch
it should
that
be
shit-
it should be on
4 in the morning?
some niche ass channel. Like I don't know what channel it was.
That niggas had the premium cable.
Basically. And I was like, yo, to say that y'all follow the story, like I said again, the '90s theme, the story it told, it was amazing. It's basically
Street Fighter.
it's Street Fighter, but it's told in a slice of life coming of age point of view of Ken and Ryu are in their teens in this story. So we watching them like learn how to become fighters. And I love that it buries that trope of kids whooping adults' ass quickly because they thought they was nice until God pulled up and waxed that ass. Let them know like, yo, like all that martial arts shit is cute, but I'm a trained military soldier, boy. This ain't no
Talking
game.
about M. Bison?
No, Guile.
Yeah.
Oh, Guile, my fault.
Washed Ryu like
This the one with when
Don't
Ryu.
worry about it. Go get it. Number 2, my favorite anime, Eden of the East. Mainly because of that, just how I found it. Like I said, I went through my summer. I call it the summer of anime in 2012, where I literally just spent the entire summer just watching everything. That was because I don't know what the hell happened, but Netflix must have like struck a deal with the anime gods because they had shit for days.
Yeah,
on
no,
that.
I'm not going front. 20, yeah, you're right.
I was like, yeah,
Around that time.
You're right, yeah.
Right now is a good time for it too, though. Like
For
they got
Netflix?
some pretty good shit right now. Like it's shit that we've seen already, but like
That's why. Like,
for like people who are getting into anime though, they got everything on there right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I watched Smash it. I was like, yo, this shit.
Down to One Piece.
Everything was on there. But yeah, like I said, it tells everything. Yeah, but mostly it's a mystery thing. But and number 1, Samurai Champloo. Like, come on, bro. Y'all don't know some Nujaves, some fucking samurais, just hearing chill ass lo-fi beats while this dope ass storyline is being told of just 3 random strangers who just having this bond of traveling across Japan on foot for the most part.
Accident.
And it's just it's like it's the adventure. Like, you know, just watching them just literally like, one girl was just like, hey, I'm tired of working in this slurp shop, and one dude just like, hey, I'm gonna pick a fight with this guy, and the other guy going like, hey, I'm gonna pick a fight with you. Then hey, all 3 of us actually just become friends. So,
Without even really becoming friends.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Only to find out at the end that she finessed him.
OD.
Oh, he did.
It's on you, pal.
Oh, they spoiling his ass. So she made a bet. Obviously, did the coin flip. If it lands on one thing, they go with her, and she revealed at the end that she lied on the flip. So she basically brought them in there for no reason. But yeah, man, those are my cozy animes. My little, you can sit there at night, throw that on, or just moments of time when life was simple. And these were the animes that was like fresh. Like these live in my mind. Like no matter how I feel about them now, like certain things, like I'll still think about when Uryu broke the fucking thing on his fucking bow and destroyed that shit. Even the music, like when random shit happens.
Now you feel like number one. If you wanna see some action
Yeah.
Gotta be the center
of attraction, make sure that they
and
got.
I could have put the obvious answers in there. These are there's these movies in there. I
Their
don't know the
eyes
name
on
of the
you.
movies, sadly. But I can describe 2 of them because they are meant, like they are made specifically with the intent to relax you. One of them is about I'm sure y'all seen it or seen clips of it plenty of times, where it's about this one guy who was like, it was like a rainstorm happening, and he took shelter under this little area, and a woman came by, and they both ended up having like a little romantic bond, but there's an age gap between them. But the animation quality is like the way it's made, like it's just like you just see in the rain and shit. It's like it relaxes you. And there's another one that's tells different stories, but the first one is literally about this dude just talking about his experience with being a ramen maker, and you just watching him make ramen, and the animation is fucking crisp, and he's just sitting there just narrating like
Watching cooking in anime is always fire.
but like he made that shit specifically for like
hungry.
to relax your ass and like like damn, like what the fuck is this? Like I'm expecting to see somebody with a towel. Yeah, I'm gonna be the best. Like nah, I'll check this. Like yeah, like what the fuck is this? But yeah, that's it. Top 5.